our SEMA reveal tonight, where we're giving you what you really came to see, and that is some of the coolest cars and trucks that are going to be on display here at the 2018 SEMA show. And I got to tell you, this truck is something else. Sir, your name?
My name is Brad DeBurti.
Brad, it's great to see you again. This thing it's a monster, and my first thought when I saw it was like, this looks like a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah, no, I was thankful enough to work with Ford very closely and get the opportunity to build my own Hot Wheel this year. I'm an off-road racer, so this was kind of right up our alley. We kind of took a Ford Raptor but made it better. We started with the F150 V8 Coyote, and then Hellion Twin Turbo charged it. So it's about 800 horsepower. This truck could go 100 miles an hour down the freeway and then hit a jump and fly 150 feet and have all the air conditioning on.
That is fantastic. And one of the things that's interesting about that 5.0 platform is they can take a tremendous amount of abuse and a lot of boost pressure, make a ton of power. What did you guys do to the rest of the engine and driveline to stand up to all that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, as far as the Raptor stuff, Ford has done just an incredible job. I've tested so many Raptors before, and I've really found that the Coyote engine is pretty much bulletproof. So really, you know, not too much. It's sitting safe at 5 psi boost on both the twin turbos, so it's not overly pushing the engine, and that's definitely something we don't want to do, especially because when we're driving this truck, we're in the middle of the desert, no one around. So it's definitely safe. I mean, I could have 1,200 horsepower at the crank if I wanted this, but it's not a drag car. I mean, that's not the point of it, you know.
No, it's something to go have a lot of fun with.
Oh yeah, I think I should take you and jump this.
I'm game. I might have to return this suit, you know, before. So tell me about the look of this thing. I see the Hot Wheels logo and a satin finish job. What's going on?
Yeah, so the truck is it's a matte with a little bit of a gloss in it, so it's almost like kind of like a matte satin. But no, I mean it's Hot Wheels 50th anniversary this year, so we wanted to go all out. And this truck, I mean, it's so wide. When I mean the view you and I are
looking at, I see it.
This is literally a foot wider per side than a factory F150. So the looks this thing gives, it's just pretty crazy. I mean, you could lift this whole truck off the ground another 2 feet and the wheels will still be on the ground. I mean, that's how much suspension travel there is. So,
yeah, well, there are always a lot of really bad trucks here at SEMA, and that tells you about the strength of that industry, the truck manufacturing parts for street trucks that are lowered and off-road trucks that are through the ceiling. Whose parts did you use on the suspension of this one?
So we teamed up with Founce Motorsports, and the suspension he designed in the computer, and then we did all the fabrication at our shop. So we basically, if you drew a line down the back window, we cut the truck in half, fully roll caged it front to rear, changed the whole rear end, did a Curry rear end housing in it, 10-inch ring and pinion, 40 spline axles, and really a lot of people probably don't know what that means, but it pretty much means that it's not going to break again.
Yeah, well, these people here know, and that's a great thing. You're speaking to the choir here about people that appreciate performance cars and trucks, so I think it's awesome. I think you did a tremendous job. All right, man, well listen, I appreciate the amount of work you've done to this thing, because I know what it takes, and it looks outstanding. The fit is killer. It's got a great theme. Wish you tons of luck in the battle of the builders, and hope you have a great SEMA week, man. Thanks for bringing it out.
Awesome. Thank you guys for your time.
Awesome. Well, as the big Hot Wheels themed Ford F-150 leaves the stage, a big round of applause. And we are going to hear something else from our friend ZZ Ward to provide a little soundtrack for this bad machine as it leaves. And that was a nice reminder that many of the vehicles that are on display here at the SEMA show are going to also be on display at the SEMA Ignited event after the SEMA Cruise at the end of the week. So if you don't get a chance to see everything here, which is really hard to do, you want to stick around because Friday is one of the best days of the show.